right, let's build out your lower upper template. This can either be a 2-day or a 4-day. I'll show you how. All right, so it's more or less the same template each day. So on our lower body day, we're gonna have start with our jump first, followed by our main lift of the day, our most taxing thing, our main assistance lift, which is gonna train the opposite of the main lift. So if the main lift is a squat, more anterior dominant, the assistance lift is gonna be posterior dominant. Then you're gonna have one accessory movement, a lighter kind of minor movement exercise that trains the front half and the back half to complement the first two. And then some direct core work at the end, right? In this case, these don't need to be supersetted. This is just a template. You would go one by one. Upper body is more or less the same. Just instead of a jump, we're gonna do a throw, medicine ball throw. And then your main lifts and your assistance lifts are the same concept. Anterior, posterior, your heaviest first, your heaviest complement that, 2 accessory movements, and then direct core work. All right, so here's an example, 1 day of each. So this would be a 2-day program. It's just plugging a movement that works for your population into each slot, right? So in this case, our jump is a box squat. Our main lift is a front squat. That's gonna be more quad dominant. So our main assistance lift is gonna be posterior dominant and RDL. Then our accessory movements, 1 anterior front half, 1 posterior back half. So we have a single leg box squat for the anterior and a single leg hip bridge for the posterior, and then finish with a side plank for some direct core work. Upper body, our throw, a medicine ball scoop toss. Our main lift is gonna be a barbell overhead press, so vertical in this case. Our main assistance is going to be a row because our main lift was a press, so we'll do a pull for our main lift. Our assistance press, since the main lift was vertical, we'll do something horizontal, just to do something different, mix it up. So a dumbbell bench and a lat pull down. All right, so notice these are all different movements, front half and back, in different directions, both vertical and horizontal. And then the ab wheel for abs at the end, all right? If you wanted to turn this into a 4-day program, just repeat this process again with different movements you haven't trained. So you did a bilateral here, maybe on day 2 you do a split squat as your main movement. Let's say barbell overhead press vertical. On day 2, maybe bench press. Horizontal would be your main movement. You could just kind of flop the direction you're moving the weight, or a single leg, double leg, just something different to mix it up so you're not training the same thing every single day. But that's all it is. Follow the template for each one, do it twice, that's a 2-day program. Do it 4 times, that's a 4-day program. Then just progress it out over 3 to 4 up to 6, 8 weeks, and there's your program, all right? It's that easy.